Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. It's a video I've been asked for so many times. It is how we design ourselves in 2D and 3D using some amazing software that is actually free. You don't need any experience, you just need an iPad or a computer and you can yourself design extensions. We've used this on every project, so I'm going to show you what we did in project 3. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make changes. And this will ultimately, as it has for us, save you money when you go and see an architect because you have an idea of what you want. So let me show you. Let's get started. If you're new around here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I do new videos every week, including IKEA hacks, home renovation DIY guides, and even the odd travel and product review. So if you're starting or planning a renovation, do hit the subscribe button. Let's get on with the video. So I'm going to focus on project 3. I thought this would be a good one because it's fairly simple. It's a standard house. Not that our current house is not a standard house, but this was a semi-detached 3-bedroom house, and we did a big kitchen extension and a rejig downstairs. So I thought I'd focus on this one. So this is the bird's eye view looking down, and we're currently in 3D. So this gives you just an idea of what it can look like. I will add links where you need to go to download this software, and it's fairly cheap to buy below. So I'm going to click you now into 2D. So this is where you do the designing, so you can see how basic it is really, and there's different things you can buy if you want to buy furniture and little extras and stuff. So I'm going to actually take you into the house. So we're going to visit, so we're going into the property. So I'm going to start at the front of the house, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk you through. Now I think this is really helpful because it's not as great as like virtual reality that you can get if you pay thousands of pounds for an architect, but this is something you can do yourself and have a bit of play around with, and we've used this on every single renovation, and when we've made changes midway through as well, once you see the space you can change bits and pieces. So let's go in. So we're going through the front door, and I'm actually going to show you how to change things in a minute, but this is the hallway. So we had quite a small hallway, and then the stairs went up to the side like that. Colours don't really reflect what we did, but it gives you an idea, and we just changed doors. So this was the front sitting room, and then so this is what it used to look like, and then we designed it on here. It wasn't too much of a change really. We took out the fireplace and then changed it for a different one, and this is how it ended up. So fairly similar. I did like that sitting room, it was nice and bright, and we changed it around. So that is the downstairs sitting room. So that gives you an idea of what it looked like before, what we did, we designed it, and how it turned out. Pretty similar, I think. We've got a bit of funky wallpaper in this hallway. Not really sure why we've got that, but we're going to go into the garage. So this was the garage. This was it before. Pretty grotty. The whole lot was just ripped out, and then we put a window in the front, and this became this room here, which was like a second sitting room. That was a sofa bed, so it was a downstairs spare room. So that was the design, and then there was a gap through there, but we'll change that in a minute. So now we're going to go through to what was the old kitchen. So here's the old kitchen, looking gorgeous, just about a proper kitchen, so we can actually get our mortgage to buy it, which was interesting. And then we go through, so this is our design, so it's going to be an office area. This is how it turned out. We actually made it a seating area, still got that lovely little wardrobe. So this was what it turned into. We actually knocked through, so let me show you what I designed. So this is what before, and then the kitchen flowed round. So fairly similar. And then if we go through into the kitchen, so this is the new extension that we did. So this is a very early design that we did for the kitchen and the island. We could see what sort of shape island we wanted, and then this is what the kitchen looked like. There we go. So there's the kitchen, pretty similar. We actually got a slightly bigger island, but it's good for seeing things like the Velux windows and the doors and working things out. So here is the design again. You can see fairly similar. I think we went a bit bigger with the island in the end, but I'll just take you in so we can have a little bit of a walk around. This is the good bit. You can actually walk around and see different angles and see what it will look like, get an idea of the space. And this is something you can do on an iPad, on a phone, a computer. It's really cheap. There is a free one, and then I think you pay a couple of quid for, you know, extra bits like furniture and stuff. So this is originally how it was going to be. But then we decided we wanted to make the most out of downstairs and get rid of that gap you see on the right, but I'll show you that in a minute. So that's the bifolds, and that's looking back. That's how it turned out, fairly similar. There we go. We did move the cooker and bits and pieces, but you can see the shape of the area, and then there's the dining area there, and then we'll walk through, and then there's a lovely garden, and then through this door was our laundry room stroke dog's bedroom with a back door onto the garden. So you kind of see there's the dog, slightly bigger than Teddy, and this is actually how it turned out. So again, fairly similar. I'm not sure about the tiles on the wall, but we have upgraded now, so we can, there's a lot more colours you can put on the wall. And then as you go through this door here, this is our short garage. So we actually built to the side of the garage. The garage was turned into a room, and then we built a garage, this bit on the side of it. So it gives you a sense of the space. And it was a good little space, good storage area. You probably could have got a smart car in it, but it was good to see the space. So this was the laundry room. We didn't have a back door like that. But if I go out the back door into the garden, and you can put obviously all the sizes and everything, so it equates to what the size you've got. And this was fairly similar. We did put the hot tub down the bottom, and a seating in here's my husband's pizza oven that he loves. It's now gone. So that's fairly similar. So back to the design, and then let's take you down a little bit. And that was where the hot tub was. So let's look back at the house, and this is how it actually turned out. So there is the extension. You can see there's our design. So similar, but only the ground floor, and for some reason we don't have brick on it. I'm not sure why we've rendered it, but we have. So let's go back in. There's the dining area. How it turned out. It was a lovely bright space, and that's what we designed. So you keep seeing this gap, which we are going to remove in a minute, and I'm going to show you what we actually did. So let's go back in the house. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change some bits around. So as you came in the front door, what I wanted to do was extend the size. You can see we've got a WC slap bang in the middle. I actually wanted to make it a shower room, so it meant that downstairs room could be a bedroom. And actually when we sold the house, it did actually sell to someone who used it as a downstairs bedroom, and the estate agents did say to us it definitely added value, and we had the space to do it. So we decided we just have one entrance into the open plan kitchen, and actually make that WC a shower room, so it was a real guest bedroom downstairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us back into 2D. Here we go. So this is a design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some changes, and I'm just quickly going to show you. It's super simple to follow. And there are help guides and stuff on it, but I literally just played around with it. It's really not that difficult. So what we're going to do is we are going to make this room bigger. So I'm going to move the walls, which I'm doing now, which makes that room bigger. I'm going to move the door. Okay, I'll move it around the front. And what I'm going to do, so you can choose lots of options. I'm going to move the loo and put it where it's going to go, and then you'll see a drop down at the top. You can see you can pick furniture and bits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a shower, lots to choose from, and then I'm going to put the shower in the downstairs bathroom. So as simple as that, I have just changed the layout of the downstairs of the house. You saw how quick that was. Super simple. So now we're going to go, if you can see there, so you've got a shower, I've moved the loo and a sink. What else can I show you? Okay, I am going to let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to put a sofa bed in here, because at the moment it just had a sofa, so I'm changing that to a sofa bed. So there you go. So there's the downstairs guest room, big TV. We actually put the sofa up the other end, and then you come straight out and you've got a downstairs shower room. So that was very simple to do.
I can see that when I change it around, I've got space to do it. Let's go back into the kitchen. Right, let's go and change something else. Let me show you something else. Let's have a look. I could spend all day on this. It does become quite addictive. Right, I'm going to put in some small windows. Here we go. Let's put in the small windows in the kitchen because they are missing. Right, so this is something that we added. So I'm going to put in some extra windows because I want to make a bit of a feature. So you literally just go on to, so I type it in, and there we go. There are my lovely windows, and that's how they actually looked. So you saw, I did that in like 10 seconds. I've added a feature, and that was such a good feature. Everyone that came around commented how much they liked those windows. And it was just to have something, could have had a normal window, but it just looks better like that. So I literally just did that, added the windows, loved them. Out, so leave the kitchen. What else can I show you? Okay, let's because I've got rid of the desk, and now I've decided I don't want a desk. I want that to be a seating area. So let's put that there. There we go. There's a huge selection of stuff. You literally pay a few extra pounds to like increase furniture and more features and stuff. It's so cheap. And let's put a television on the wall. There we go. Not sure if that's the right size, but there we go. Right. Okay, so I put my windows in, I've changed it to a downstairs shower room, and now I am in the seating area. There we go. So there's my leather sofa. There we go. And it looks like that. So fairly similar. There we go. So that, I think I've shown you how easy it is. It's super easy. I love the fact you can walk around and see what you've created, change bits. Often my husband will go off and come back an hour later and he's redesigned something, or he's put a swimming pool in the garden or something crazy. But it's super duper fun to play around with, and it will really give you an idea of what you can do. Actually, I haven't got any bifold doors in, so I'm going to put some bifold doors in. There's a good selection of doors and windows and stuff now. It didn't used to be, but loads of stuff's been added. They look a bit big. That'll do. There we go. And you plonked. There we go. As simple as that. I have got, put them in the right place. There we go. And there are the bifolds. There you go. So I've added 2 windows, bifolds, a TV, a sofa. I've put a shower room in downstairs, and I've turned the downstairs sitting room into a 4th bedroom. So I hope that was simple to follow along. The software we use, I'll link the information below for you to download it. As you can see here, it's fairly cheap, and we now have the Gold Plus account and absolutely love it. But the best part about using this software is you can put all your information together and take it with you when you see an architect and give them an idea of what you actually want, because if they're going to spend less time doing it, you'll pay less. So you might even save a little bit of money if you can take your designs with you. I will also link in the description box the links to my design planners and my massive selection of helpful guides to renovating or building projects. I've also got project 3, which is the What Profit We Made and What It Cost ebook, which I will also link below, which is me breaking down the costs of what it cost and what we sold it for. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you're going to have a go. I hope if you do use it, you do find it helpful and it saves you money. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.